Have you ever stopped and wondered why life feels safe but empty at the same time? Most people live inside a cage they built themselves without even realizing it. That cage is called comfort. It tells you to stay safe, avoid risk, and never try anything new. At first, it feels cozy, but over time it traps you, holding back your dreams and potential. Playing safe might feel good today, but tomorrow it will leave you wondering what could have been. Life rewards courage, effort, and boldness, not safety. The first step toward greatness is stepping outside what feels familiar, even if it scares you. Your comfort zone whispers lies. It says, wait for the right moment, or, you're not ready yet. The truth is, the right moment will never come. Fear is not the enemy. It is a compass pointing toward growth. Every person who achieved something remarkable chose fear over ease. They risked embarrassment, failure, and uncertainty because they knew growth lives outside safety. Even small steps matter. Speak up when you usually stay quiet. Try something new every day. Take the route you usually avoid. These small acts of courage train your mind to embrace change. Slowly, you begin to see opportunities you never noticed before. Imagine staying in the same routine for years, never challenging yourself, never daring to take risks. One day, you might look back and realize your dreams never had a chance because you stayed comfortable. Most people avoid discomfort because it feels painful, but it is in discomfort that strength is built. Each challenge you face, each moment you push past fear, strengthens your mind and your character. Confidence grows, creativity awakens, and new doors appear. Breaking free starts with one step. You don't need approval or permission. You just need the courage to act. The first step will feel strange, maybe even terrifying, but it is the step that changes everything. Real life begins where comfort ends. Every moment spent in safety is a moment lost. The sooner you step into discomfort, the faster you grow, and the sooner you start living life on your terms. Don't wait for courage to find you. Create it with action, one brave step at a time. Stepping out of your comfort zone isn't just about doing something scary once. It's about creating a habit of growth. Every day, life tests you with small challenges. Most people ignore them, but the ones who succeed see these tests as opportunities. Even the tiniest risk can lead to progress. The fear you feel is proof that you're moving towards something meaningful. You don't have to jump into the unknown all at once. Start small, but start consistently. Try speaking up in meetings, saying yes to chances you usually reject, or learning a skill that feels difficult. Each step teaches you more about yourself than comfort ever could. Your mind will resist. It will remind you of all the ways things could go wrong. You will feel doubt, hesitation, and anxiety. That is normal. Those feelings are signs that you are stretching, growing, and stepping into uncharted territory. What separates successful people from everyone else is that they act despite fear. They take risks, not recklessly, but intentionally. They understand that failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of it. Each mistake is a lesson, each setback a push forward. Comfort never teaches that. Only challenges do. Think about the people you admire most. The inventors, the athletes, the entrepreneurs, the leaders. None of them reached greatness by staying comfortable. Every one of them faced fear, uncertainty, and criticism. Every step outside their safe zone built resilience, creativity, and courage. The difference is not talent. It's the willingness to endure discomfort. You have that same potential inside you. The only thing standing between you and the life you dream of is the decision to act, to face fear, and to embrace the unknown. Courage is a choice, not a feeling. Remember, comfort is addictive. It promises safety but delivers stagnation. Growth feels uncomfortable because it challenges your old habits, your routines, and your beliefs. But that discomfort is proof that change is happening. When you learn to welcome it instead of avoiding it, life transforms. You become someone who can handle challenges, take risks, and create opportunities. That's the power of stepping out. Not in huge leaps, but in steady, intentional steps that push your boundaries every day. So, start today. Don't wait for the perfect plan or the perfect moment. The perfect moment is a myth. Take one action that feels slightly uncomfortable. It could be sending that email, speaking your truth, or starting a new habit. Each action compounds, builds momentum, and trains you to be fearless. The life you want is waiting outside your comfort zone. You just need to step out, one courageous step at a time, and trust yourself to handle what comes next. One of the biggest reasons people stay stuck is fear of judgment. You worry about what others will think if you try something new, if you fail, or if you look foolish. But let me tell you something important. People are too busy living their own lives to focus on yours. The fear of judgment is often imagined, exaggerated by your mind, and used as an excuse to stay comfortable. Every time you let that fear control you, you shrink yourself. You hide your potential. You deny the world the chance to see what you are truly capable of. But the moment you stop caring about approval and start caring about growth, everything changes. Freedom comes when you make your choices based on your vision, not someone else's opinion. Growth also comes from embracing failure. Most people see failure as something to avoid at all costs, but failure is actually a powerful teacher. Every successful person you admire has failed countless times. They failed publicly, privately, in big ways and small ways, but the difference is they kept going. They didn't let fear or shame stop them. You must understand this. Every time you try something new and fail, you gain insight, experience, and resilience. Failure is not the enemy of success. It is part of the journey. Without it, you will never learn, never grow, and never reach your potential. Stepping out of your comfort zone also means breaking routines that no longer serve you. The same habits, same thoughts, and same daily actions keep you stuck in a life that feels safe but stagnant. Growth requires deliberate discomfort. Start questioning your habits. Start doing things differently. Change your schedule, learn new skills, or challenge your physical limits. Every small change stretches your mind and builds confidence. Each time you prove to yourself that you can handle discomfort, you grow stronger, braver, and more capable of tackling even bigger challenges. That is the secret of extraordinary people. They constantly push themselves beyond what feels easy or safe. Another hidden trap is waiting for motivation. Most people think they need to feel inspired before taking action. But motivation is fleeting. You won't always feel ready or excited, and that's exactly when discipline and courage matter most. Action creates momentum, not the other way around. When you take the first step, the second becomes easier, and the fear that once seemed insurmountable begins to fade. You learn that discomfort is not something to escape from. It is a sign that you are moving towards something meaningful, something bigger than yourself. So remember, life doesn't happen in comfort. It happens when you dare to act despite fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Each step outside your comfort zone is a step toward discovering your true potential. It may feel awkward, scary, or even impossible at first. That's normal. But every small act of courage, every moment you push through fear, builds the person you are meant to become. Greatness isn't given, it is earned, one uncomfortable step at a time. Your comfort zone may feel safe, but it will never give you the life you dream of. Step out, embrace fear, and take control of your destiny. Here's the truth most people never face. Comfort feels safe, but it slowly steals your potential. Every time you choose what's easy over what's challenging, you trade growth for temporary peace. Life doesn't reward comfort. It rewards effort, courage, and consistency. The people who achieve extraordinary things aren't smarter or luckier. They simply act when others hesitate. They step into the unknown, take risks, and embrace challenges that scare them. Growth happens when you push yourself beyond the familiar. It could be as simple as learning something new, facing a fear, or saying yes to opportunities you would normally avoid. Each action expands your limits. You learn, you adapt, and you become stronger. That's the real power of stepping outside your comfort zone. Fear is inevitable, but fear also means you are moving forward. The discomfort you feel today is the strength you feel tomorrow. Remember, the world doesn't owe you comfort. It doesn't owe you an easy path. Success, happiness, and fulfillment only come when you dare to act, even when it's uncomfortable. Small consistent steps build momentum. Courage is a habit, not a feeling. Each time you act despite fear, you train your mind to thrive outside comfort. Every challenge you face becomes a victory, every risk an opportunity, and every moment of discomfort a step closer to your best self. So stop waiting, stop overthinking, step forward, even if it's scary. Face your doubts, embrace uncertainty, and take that uncomfortable step. The life you dream of isn't inside your comfort zone. It's out there, waiting for you to claim it. Don't let fear, routine, or hesitation hold you back. Start now. Step out, push boundaries, and discover how strong, capable, and unstoppable you truly are. Now, let's bring it all together. Life is not about comfort. It is about courage, action, and the willingness to embrace the unknown. Every step you take outside your comfort zone reshapes your mind, your habits, and ultimately your future. It is not easy, and it should not be easy. Easy is safe. Easy is ordinary. Easy keeps you small. Greatness lives where challenge, fear, and effort intersect. And that place, my friend, is just beyond the edge of what feels familiar. Think about your dreams for a moment. Imagine achieving them. Now ask yourself, what's stopping you? Most people will say fear, lack of time, or waiting for the perfect moment. But the truth is, the only thing stopping you is your decision to stay comfortable. The life you want isn't on the other side of ease. It's on the other side of discomfort. And the first step toward that life is always scary. That first leap feels impossible. You might stumble, you might fail, but each mistake teaches you more than safety ever could. Every time you confront fear, you expand what you believe is possible. You don't need a roadmap or permission to start. You don't need to feel ready. Courage is not a feeling. It is a choice. You choose to act despite fear. You choose to move forward when your mind screams, stay safe. And here's the secret. The more you do this, the easier it becomes. Momentum builds. Confidence grows. Opportunities appear. You begin to see doors you never knew existed, and you realize that the life you always dreamed of was never far. It was just on the other side of fear. Remember this, every uncomfortable step you take shapes your character, builds your resilience, and unlocks your potential. Every challenge you face prepares you for something bigger than yourself. Every time you push past fear, doubt, or hesitation, you get closer to the person you were meant to become. And one day, when you look back, you won't remember the comfort you left behind. You'll remember the courage, the risks, and the moments you dared to step into the unknown. That is the life worth living. So today, make that choice. Step outside what feels safe. Face the fear, embrace the discomfort, and take your first bold step forward. The path won't be easy, but it will be worth it. Greatness, freedom, and fulfillment are waiting just beyond your comfort zone. Take it, step out, and start living the life you were born to live.